Women enter online games that are traditionally considered boys' territory, bad things happen. And frequently when a girl pipes up on in-game voice chat, men might act excessively nicely, or they may be rude and insulting, but either way they treat women much differently. In some cases, they may even send messages. And when random girls just playing online games get treated like that, what happens to girls who work with the general video game populace?
Hey, Pico here. Today is April 1st and this is the Curse Weekly Roundup. Hang tight as we take control of your mind and fill it with top stories and indie highlights.
Fan creations, real and traditional, are on their way in this showcase. Can you feel it? Hello Summoners, it's Nikasora again, here because you League of Legends fans are so creative with the fan art and the amazing stuff that you're making. It's really hard to keep up. It's like every day I turn around and there's a new costume or piece of fan art to look at. Like this.
Scrolling through the comments reveals that there is a disproportionate amount of comments dedicated solely to viewers' thoughts on the female host. The sample picture here mostly says hot a lot, but there are often nastier arguments that get deleted and fragmented before I'm able to archive. With that in mind, let's take a look at some of these hosts' publicly available Facebook accounts. I realize that people can fake Facebook accounts, but it's still unnerving how much they still say with the name and photo attached.
Alrighty, I'm Squire, and this is Alina, my friend, and she's a girl gamer. Alright, Alina, so first of all, when did you start playing video games, and for what reason, if any?
I've always been really playing video games, but lately, it's mainly the past 2 years I've been consistently playing, and mainly so that I can play with my boyfriend.
Do you ever get odd reactions when you tell people you play games?
Definitely. I always get an reaction like, oh, you play? Like, you're really interested in that, or do you just play just because? Like, because some guys are into it. But I definitely play, and I definitely enjoy it. I mainly get weird reactions when I tell everyone that I play Magic the Gathering.
Awesome, awesome. Do you feel, well, online play, do you feel there's more love or hate for girls gamers?
I think there is a definitely mixed reaction, but more so hate than love. I feel like there is a love reaction initially, but then over time, if you don't have the skills to back up the fact that you're a girl, because you definitely have to prove yourself more, if you don't have that skill set, then there's definitely more scrutiny because they feel like you're lacking or you're not a team player and whatever else.
Mm-hmm. Do you think guys specifically talk trash online, not for lack of skill, but just because you're a girl?
Yes, definitely. If anyone's ever played Call of Duty, and you know, like when you're playing like over the PlayStation Network and everyone's talking to you as well as the game, like there's definitely guys who will single you out just because you're a girl. They'll be like, oh, why are you even on the computer? Like, why are you even playing games? Shouldn't you be in the kitchen making me a sandwich or something? There's definitely guys who will single you out just because you are a girl.
Okay. So from my experience, guys wish they, like girls or their girlfriends would play games, but as soon as they do start playing games, they start talking trash for whatever reason, that they're not good enough, or they just slander them for playing games. It's like that from my perspective. Is that like that from yours?
I feel like, yeah, there is that contradiction. On one hand, they do want you to spend time with them in that aspect just because they want you to be more involved in like their gameplay, because that's what they like to do for fun. But if you can't keep up, then they kind of, you know, give you shit for not being able to keep up as well as they do.
Mm-hmm. Well, women like Jessica Chobot, Morgan Webb, and Nikasora on the League of Legends website host game shows. Do you think that it is more for guys to just look at, or do you think it's more for girls to look to?
I believe it's both, just because I feel like, you know, when girls who are actually truly interested, it's kind of like, oh, if they can get to that position, then maybe I can eventually too. And then I also think it's also like kind of a gimmick thing where it's like guys are like, oh, if a hot girl plays, then like it's cool for me to play kind of thing.